So I've been getting a lot of questions on how to operate a radionics machine. So I just thought I would do a short video and quick tutorial. So the first thing you want to do is clear the machine. So right now you can see the dials are already set for still set to the last operation that I did. So the first thing you want to do is zero out all the dials. And after you zero out all the dials, you turn the machine on for about 10 seconds. And after that, the machine is clear and it's ready for use. Now, I have a couple of makeshift witness samples here. And so the first thing you want to do is put your intent. And you can just write it out on a piece of paper, or you can use images and pictures to symbolize your intent. I just wrote money on this because everyone wants money. That's 80% of people that purchase radionics machines, that's one of the main things that they're focusing on. All right. And let's just say this is a picture of me. Don't I look nice? So you want to put both witness samples on the input plate. And before you dial your rate, you just want to sit for just a moment and focus on it. Maybe even speak it out loud. And the first thing you're going to want to do is to get a stick. And getting a stick is basically a form of dowsing. So anyone that's ever used a pendulum should have no problem getting a stick. And if you've never used a pendulum, then I would recommend getting one if you have issues getting a stick. Most people will use their index finger. Some people use their middle finger. I prefer using the side of my thumb. It just feels more natural for me. So focus on your intent, focus on the money coming in, and just start dialing the dial potentiometer until you get a stick. And what it feels like, it'll grip. It'll kind of skip across the surface, almost like when you rub your finger across a balloon. And then you just move on to the next one. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then you take the witness sample that represents you or whatever your target is. It could be someone else. But for over to the output plate, the stick plate's also the output plate, and turn it on. And just set it and forget it. And you pretty much don't even want to turn it off until after your intent begins to manifest. When it comes to something like money trickling in, if it's just going to be like an ongoing effect, every once in a while you're going to want to maybe reset the dials, redial it. Now, for a couple of tips on getting a stick, I already mentioned the pendulum, and that's number one. But I found that the thing that really helped me get it to where I don't even use the stick plate, and the boxes that I make for myself, most of them don't even have a stick plate. It's just two copper plates, and it is muscle testing. And muscle testing is a form of dowsing. I learned about it from the emotion code, and I recommend learning about the emotion code just to learn how to muscle test. And how I mostly muscle test is I'll hook my two fingers together like this, and if I get a yes, they'll stick. They'll be strong. And if it's like a no, it'll disconnect. That's the main way that I like to do it. And even if you're just standing up, if you just say yes, you'll notice that you'll sway forward a little bit, and when you say no, you'll sway backwards a little bit. And I'll leave a link to Bradley Nelson. He's the guy that came up with the emotion code, so you guys can look into that if you want to. And because once you get used to getting a stick, you don't even really need to use a stick plate. You know, like I don't really need one. I can just feel when to use it. So I think that's it for now on this video, and I'll do a video in the future on how to do more involved in how to do muscle testing and how to do the emotion code. I'll probably do a full video on that, just because it just helps. You get so much better at dowsing in general, learning the emotion code. But that's it for now.